Hey guys, we're back in the shop. Today's Thursday. We originally weren't going to be in the shop today, but we are now. And Maggie just stuck her bunny ears in the water. Okay, so we're submerging the radiator in the swimming pool here to wash it all out because it was filthy. You seen us knocking it out in the last video. So now we're just going to let it soak for just a little bit and get all this gunk and nasty stuff out. Mags is obsessed with water, so she's of course been trying to play in the pool even though it's chilly out here.
Do not get wet, kid. Come on. Look, we gotta weigh it down a little bit.
The cap.
Alright, watch out. Hold it right there, don't move it. Yeah, you just wet yourself, didn't you? Big time. Hold it in there and quit getting wet. Now it's too cold to do that.
Mag. Gee, girl. Leave it alone. It's off now, girl. Alright, so anyway, it's completely submerged now. We're going to let it soak for just a little bit and then see if we can get some more of this nasty junk out of here. Alright, so Brad's starting to work on getting the front end back together. I'm going to show you all the secretive stuff, but here's his head. He's working on getting it all started. He got that cleaned up, lubed up, all the good stuff. Ooh, I'm tired. Now we're just getting the lower on. Chris is taking it all in. He's supervising.
Hey guys, we're in the shop here today. It is Saturday. Obviously we're not racing tonight. I believe Talladega is racing. I'm not sure about the rain chance for today. I haven't looked at it since we're not racing, so I'm not sure if they'll get it in or not. But anyways, we are not racing. As you can see, still got a lot of work to do. I'm not sure what Dallas got videoed the other night, but obviously all that will be in the video before this right here. There's a bumblebee buzzing around. There's Maggie and Dallas. They're in there. Maggie's working on some potty training today, and she's doing a great job. Hey, Mags, are you doing a good job potty training today? Give me 5. Yeah, good job. So, I don't know. I think Dallas might have mentioned it. I didn't. We actually called Quartermaster about the starter plates right here, and we felt like we've come up with a solution of why this is happening. Obviously it was user error. Just like I said in the original video when I was sort of talking about it, I wasn't blaming Quartermaster or any of the products. I just, like I said, this all came in the car when we bought it, so I didn't know how it went together, but obviously there's 4 little Allen bolts that bolts. This bolt's on the very inside of the bell housing. Then these 2 bolts on the outside of the bell housing. Well, I mean, just being dumb, I guess. I didn't think nothing about those. We just used the 2 3/8 bolts that was in it like it was when we bought the car. And they feel like that's what's causing the issue. It's not making the mount solid enough, and it's vibrating and cracking. So we're gonna try it one more time. FedEx has got my starter plate. It should be here. It says between 10 and 2 today. So as soon as that comes in, we'll get it put in. They sent the bolts that goes with it. We're gonna bolt that on, bolt the starter back on, and give it one more shot. So that'll be a whole lot easier than changing bell housings to flywheels. So we're gonna try that one more time and see. We got we can't finish the right front A-arm, or we can't finish the right front up. The wrong A-arm got shipped. So once again, that was another fault of my own. So I think that's the correct one. Should be here next week, and we should be able to go from there. But I can pretty much get everything done except for the right front today. So I'm gonna try to get the shocks back on it, try to get the left front completely buttoned up. I'm gonna work on the radiator. We rinsed the radiator out the other day. You can see there's a bunch of fins there that's kind of folded over. So we're gonna use this All-Star tool wherever it's at, probably under the baby bag there. We're going to try that All-Star tool out and see how well it works to open those fins back up and help improve cooling a little bit more. And may try to work on the tub for the tire machine if I get all that other stuff done that I need to do, because we need to work on some tires. So anyways, that's where we're at. I'm gonna go put the camera on charge for a minute. We left it down here the other night. We forgot it. So we're gonna charge it up and let it do a little bit of charging for a little bit, and then we'll start videoing again.
All right, guys, so Brad did get the front end back together. There's that one. And then here's this side over here. So that's all back together. Took him 15 minutes like he said it would. He really didn't. But they're getting some tires mounted and changed out and squared away, getting us some practice tires ready to go, because Magnolia is this coming weekend. Practice is Thursday, racing on Friday and Saturday. There is a pretty heavy chance of rain this weekend, so hopefully that stays away. But it is that time of the year, so that's something we just kind of have to deal with this time of the year. But that's still up in the air, like we told you guys the other day. We're waiting on motor to see if we get our motor or where we're doing there, and then we'll make the final plans. But as of right now, tentatively, that's where we will be this weekend. Magnolia Motor Speedway with the Hunt the Front series, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Getting the air back in these. It's been broke down.
Whistling, it's got 10 pounds.
Oh, is that how you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because it whistles?
Yep. When it whistles, it's got 10 pounds.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, Brad tried washing the tires on his thing earlier that he had thought about, that we showed you guys earlier in the video this week. But we have just a standard machine. We don't have the variable speed machine, so it's a little bit too slow for it, so we don't believe that's going to work the way that we had planned. But I'm sure him and his daddy will rig up something else, and we'll have something else rednecked around here in no time. So, but right now, I don't think we're going to use that. We're just trying to get all these tires that we got from the truck the other night ready to be practiced on this weekend.
Alright, so I told you I'd let you see what the difference, or what we thought we come up with. I talked to Quartermaster here, and this plate, we replaced this plate last year because the old plate that came on the car originally done this exact same thing right here. So we talked to Quartermaster, and we feel like we figured out the issue. There's 2 Allen bolts that goes right here, and this goes on the inside of the bell housing. So you have to either take the engine out or take the transmission out in order to get these bolts right here. And then there's 2 Allen bolts right here that bolt on the outside of the bell housing. Then you have 2 3/8 bolts right here that bolt it all together as well. Well, we did not have the Allen bolts in there. Like I said, I was unaware that that's what those were for. I thought those were for maybe some other different type of application or something. So once we got to talking to them and they found out we didn't have these bolts in there, they feel like that's what it was doing. They felt like it was flexing too much and it was breaking it in half. Like I said, the original plate that came in the car, it did not have those bolts in it. So I'm assuming that's probably what caused the original one to fail. Then I didn't know about it, so I didn't put them in there with this plate. Well, the third plate is going to have the bolts in it. So If we still have problems with it after that, I'm not sure what we'll do there. I'll try to contact them again and go from there, but I feel like that's probably the issue myself as well. I see what those bolts are doing. That kit right there actually came with the bolts with new hardware. The plate that I ordered last year didn't come with any hardware, so like I said, I didn't know that they was supposed to be there. I thought it was for something different. So we're gonna get that in, get the starter bolted back up, get the radiator back in, and maybe try to fire it up and make sure everything's good with the starter.
All right, so they're working on getting that plate back in that he showed you guys a while ago. He's got metal shadings all over him because he had to work on the bell housing just a little bit. You get it all fixed up. Are you eating metal? Alright, so for all of our safety warriors, Brad is wearing safety glasses.
Where?
Hey Brad, I don't know if you know it or not, but those are supposed to go on your eyes and not your forehead. Did you know?
I wish you'd get off my bolts.
I ain't on your boat.
She was.
Alright guys, they're getting the honeycomb put on the radiator, hoping to keep some of that dirt out of it, along with also putting the shaker screen back on it in just a second. Meanwhile, we're watching Lucas Oil Racing on Flow Racing. So if you don't have it, you should. We have that, Dirt Vision, and Hunt at the Front, so we can watch all of them. We don't have a Hunt at the Front app down here, so we don't have that one on just yet, but we'll have it on in just a little bit, I'm sure. We're professionals sometimes. Alright, so Brad's getting the shaker screen on there now. I got all the tires washed a minute ago. We told y'all these new tires we got from Luke's Oil Weekend we were going to use them. By God, we're going to use them. They're mounted up and ready to go. There's Georgiana. Chris got our speaker in the... He got our radio going in the trailer.
She run.
There it is.
Out.
We just can't show you too much because it'll be copyright issues, but the radio's working in there. Here's sweet girl. Brad's working on this. Up tonight. We've been in the shop all day since 11 o'clock this morning. Went home briefly to get some lunch and some supper. It's 8:15 and we're finally heading home. The front end's put back together. The shaker screen, radiator, everything's put back together. I think we tomorrow we got to worry about putting the transmission back in it and the starter, I believe. So got a couple of things to do, and then we've got to work on tires, several other little things this week. But we did get a whole lot knocked out today. Dustin and Brad got a lot of the tires swapped out, taken out, broken down, and put back on new rims, so should be good there. We've got all of our tires for practice feature and everything squared away. As far as what we're taking and what we're running, we just got to grind them, sap them, groove them, all the good stuff.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time consuming stuff. But as long as everything goes well, and we do have a motor, we'll be at Magnolia Motor Speedway this weekend with the Hunt the Front series. That is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday's practice, Friday and Saturday is racing. We hope to see all of you guys there. It's a fantastic racetrack. It's easily our favorite racetrack anywhere around here. We will have our merch on hand this weekend, so if you guys want any merch, we'll have several different shirt designs. We'll have koozies, hats, checkered flags. We'll have a couple of different things, safety glasses, earplugs. We'll have a couple of different things on hand this weekend, so if you guys want one of those, check us out. I'm sure we'll be wherever the merch is. I don't really know how they'll set all that up.
I'm gonna set it up and turn 4, I think.
Right behind the grandstands.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, but Thanks to all of our partners, Warp Speed Performance Parts, KT Heating and Air, Berry Apparel Co., Allsouth Signs, and Graffix by BB Designs, Hammers Grading, Fat Daddy Screw out of Lafayette, Indiana, Penske Racing Shocks, Brian Transmission, Gorsuch Performance, and Vinson Race Engines. Thanks to all of those guys. We absolutely couldn't do any of this without every bit of their help. But hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We'll be back out here tomorrow on Sunday after church working on it again.